Namaste, Star Family. Welcome back to the Matrix Oracle. This is a pick a card reading to receive a message from your subconscious mind. We have pile number 1 with Goddess Parvati and devotion. Pile number 2 with Persephone and inexperience. And pile number 3 with Goddess Nyx and secrets. Beautiful. So some of you, if you like to choose according to zodiac placement, I'm going to associate some zodiac signs. It's up to you to go with your intuition for whether it's sun, moon, rising, north node, south node. And the ones that have been working with me more intimately with the YouTube community, I do strongly suggest in 2025 to work with your draconic placements. So whatever planet you want to choose or point in your chart, the draconic is giving us more information about the emotional layer of body. So let's see what we have for pile number 1. We have Scorpio, we have Cancer, we have Sagittarius, and we have Gemini. Then pile number 2, we have Aries, Virgo, Aquarius, and Libra. And pile number 3, we have Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, and Leo. Okay, so pile 1, 2, 3. I will see you there for your messages. Pile number 1, welcome to your message from your subconscious mind. You have the beautiful card and goddess energy of Parvati and the keyword devotion. And if you chose according to zodiac placement, we have Scorpio, Cancer, Gemini, and Sagittarius. So let's look at your cards for a message from your subconscious mind. All right, we're gonna get this card, and this one felt interesting. Maybe you have 2. Okay, and a little bit more before we use the tarot. Let's see what we have. Message from your subconscious mind. All right, so let's see what you have. Surrender. I surrender the old limiting beliefs. I awaken and am reborn into limitless possibilities. Beautiful. Surrender and devotion. Then we have the patron, mentorship and finances. Okay. And then the scholar. A lot of books for you, pile number 1. Investigation and research. A lot of books. And then we have gratitude. Be grateful for abundance. Live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come. With the beautiful hummingbird energy. Yeah. Okay, pile number 1. Already what I'm sensing as a message from your subconscious mind is to work with it. And what I mean by this, I feel that you are in a phase where you're being invited to start creating your reality consciously, putting maybe things into a journal, whether it's your dreams, whether it's notes, things that interest you, or even a gratitude journal. Just ending the day and reviewing the things you're grateful for, or even starting the day and journaling the things you're grateful for. There is something about surrendering the old beliefs or the old attachment about how life used to go for you. You know, maybe some of you, there was some hardship, and it's like this reading is really truly wanting to invite you to surrender what used to be, and consciously, especially with this feather and the ink and even the measurement, consciously journal the things that you are grateful to have right now. So it makes space for more of those same things that you are cherishing. And it's interesting because I do feel that there's a lot of abundance that wants to come forward, and also as if your subconscious mind is trying to communicate with you how to create the reality of your dreams, how to take into ownership your finances through the energetics of money. Understanding that money is energy and that all blessings come from creating an energy space for you to be able to receive it, especially with Goddess Parvati. There is such a great energy about you going within, a feminine essence that knows it only needs to relax to receive, to be grateful to receive. Really working with your emotions and your feelings and surrendering here the mind, surrendering the worries, and really spending time investing in good feelings, emotions throughout your day as much as possible. This is actually something that I recently posted on Instagram around the lunar eclipse energy. Maybe some of you, that's something you want to review. That's available. I'm going to post it down below, and you'll see, maybe you'll find it as well here. If not here, down below. There is this invitation of understanding that every time you take like 5 minutes for gratitude, for working with the feelings of the things you want to attract, and those good high vibration, it's like you're putting an investment, some energy, higher energy into the universal bank account that creates more and more of this abundance that then in divine alignment and timing can come manifest into the 3D. So beautiful energy here for you, pile number 1. We're going to pull some more cards, deep dive a little bit more. I want to get some information about maybe some of the old beliefs that we want to surrender and how to facilitate this process for you, pile number 1. Okay, let's see what we have. So pile number 1, how can we support you in surrendering some of the old programs and old ways? What do you need to hear at this time? Okay, I feel. All right, and this, and this, and then there's going to be this and this. Okay. All right. This is different piles. Okay, all right, so let's see. So we have the Magician and the Ace of Wands. Oh my God, what energy you're getting. Pile number 1, your subconscious mind wants you to take ownership, okay? You can see it, of the power of your voice. The Magician card is connected to Mercury. Mercury is very much about our thoughts, about when we create thoughts, we're creating words, and when we're creating words, we create worlds. And as a result, it's like there is this inspiration that is coming forward. It's almost like inviting you to take advantage of the fact that you can use the words that you want to create the reality that you wish to experience. It's telling you really, and again, look at this. You have so many books, and so many journals, and so many maps, and so many, almost like so many tools. Look, there's like painting. Some of you, it could be, towards a certain art expression, a self-expression, but it's saying like express yourself, express to the universe what you want to experience, because your subconscious mind is always listening. Okay, so it's saying the universe, just like your subconscious mind, you're giving it orders and it is listening. All right, then we have the world and the moon, like major energies that you're getting. Look at this. Now, with this energy, the the world card is Saturn, okay? And the moon card is Pisces, a card that connects to the subconscious. And saying, with the world card, this energy of you creating. In the regular tarot, this is a woman that's in a circle, okay? And she's holding on to certain like tools of creation. So that's what it's saying once again. You have all that you need already available to you. Your voice is my command. Wow. This is the strong, I felt it so much. It's almost like vibrated inside of my cells, pile number one. Almost like you have to realize that you hold within yourself this magical little genie that is waiting for you to just give you the results, grant you the wishes that you want to manifest. Okay? But now, I feel that for some of you, the only things that we need to surrender is the old, maybe results that you had or the fears that you have related to past experiences. But I really feel like here it's showing you how you have nothing to lose, but everything to win. To use consciously the power of the words, the power of writing, the power of scripting, the power of visualizing, the power of feeling what you want to feel, whether it is here or not yet manifested. Because it's only a matter of time when you put your focus into it, when you put your attention, when you put your time into it, you're bringing it light. And light brings life. Pile number one. This is very strong. I just really feel this for you. And then we have the Queen of Cups with the Chariot. Okay. And you can see how, I love this, how it's almost like showing you how you're the one that is in charge. Everything could be going this way or that way. But with the Queen of Cups, where you put your focus, your emotional focus, this is where it's going to go. And you can see, I did not do this on purpose, but we can see that this way with the white, okay, energy, not that there is, usually would be yes and no, okay? It is more about go this way towards the emotions. Nourish the emotions versus too much of the mind, because your mind only has experience and knows the knowledge of its experience. It is limited. When you start feeling, you start opening up gateways and worlds. You start opening the doors to worlds of reality that you haven't experienced yet. And this is why it's such a magical process that creation is. Yeah. Some of you working with gratitude is something that will work like a charm. Just waking up in the morning and saying thank you for the things that you're grateful for. And that already sets the tone for the day. So that's what I see for you, pile number one, as far as a message from your subconscious mind. It's saying, work with me. It's saying, devote some time to work with me. Especially if you're trying to manifest maybe a career with the scholar or a certain finance or both, I'm here. I'm here for you. Surrender your worries. Surrender working too much with the mind, but spend more of the time with the emotions of knowing how powerful of a creator you are and how powerful your emotions are. Okay, so that's what I have for pile number one. If some of you were struggling with the surrendering, that's the only thing I would suggest. I do have a frequency called the Surrender is the Portal that helps doing exactly what we talked about as far as like releasing the mind. Okay, I'm using sonopuncture in this frequency, which triggers certain points in the vertebrae, in the organs, so you can literally release. Just like the body just goes, Okay, so that's one thing. If some of you are witnessing this reading and really resonate and want to move forward with this invitation, but still struggle with the mind, that's one frequency that can help you. You could use it to journal. You could use it for your visualization, so it kind of surrenders the other, unwanted or unnecessary thoughts. Okay, so it creates the space more of your feels. So that's what I have for you, pile number one. If you liked and enjoyed this reading and message, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It supports the channel to grow. And I will see you soon for the next reading. Namaste. Number two, welcome to your message from your subconscious mind. You've chosen the beautiful goddess Persephone, and the keyword is inexperience. If you're here, you might also have chosen your zodiac placement. We have Aries, Virgo, Libra, or Aquarius. So let's get those cards out for you and see first layer of message from your subconscious mind. Okay. Oh, that card stayed there, so we'll take it. Okay, and this one's a weird way of picking cards. Okay, and then let's see. Well, that was fast. Okay, so let's see what we have. Pile number two. We have peace. I create peace, prosperity, and joy in my life. Then we have the acolyte, new projects, learning. Ooh, very interesting. You know, I want to share this. I had this color book that I used to use for pick a card reading. So that might be something that I need to bring back. And I had a message with this type of urn, this type of, container about the ancestors. I really feel that you're getting into a certain phase of your life where you're initiated to something here. And it's coming from your subconscious mind, which could also come from the Akash, aka also your ancestors. Even a past version of yourself here, pile number two. I know it might sound far-fetched at first for some of you, but the more you start connecting with your higher self, your spiritual self, those things start making more and more sense. Okay, and then we have, oh my God, the beauty of this card, the Sailor. New influences and wanderlust. Ooh, what are those new horizons? Bringing the light. A lot of light, new dawns, new energies, new opportunities. This is where the inexperience comes. It's like you're entering an era of your life, very much guided by your subconscious mind. It's almost like it's trying to share this with you. That's probably why pile number two, you're here, is to confirm, some of the messages you've been getting, some of the clues that there is a new dawn, new. I mean, inexperience means that, there's something we have to learn. There's newness, a lot of newness. And then we have reconciliation. Remember the source of love. A loving action is all you need to begin the process. Reach out with a simple first step. I really feel this is you reaching out to your subconscious mind, starting to wanting to communicate, to have a relationship, to start understanding that, everything you feel and think and experience, you're feeding it to your subconscious mind as whatever you label the experience. Oh, today I had a good day. Oh, today this happened and that happened. It's like you're putting all this information and maybe not also realizing what it creates, And here you have an invitation to create space, pile number two, for maybe a peaceful communication. Maybe just realizing how involved you are in the creation of this new phase. Your subconscious mind is saying, you and I are connected. We're intertwined. There's parts that you know and parts that you don't know. But I'm here to communicate with you. I am here and I'm always listening. Okay, let's get those tarot cards because I am super curious. Pile number 2. And some of you, the curiosity is going to be a great quality because you want to be open-minded. Oh, being open-minded. I cannot help but already think about something I want to share with you, pile number 2, because the more I speak, the more I am like, please tell them. One of the first frequencies I have for the Matrix Oracle, like YouTube channel, in regards to my frequencies, is one frequency called your subconscious mind. And the mantra that I chant in subliminals is a mantra meant to open the door, open the communication between the conscious and the subconscious. And I really feel this for you, and I'm going to share it. You'll find it up there. If you don't find it, it's also going to be in the video description, or you'll find it both, okay? I'm saying this because sometimes YouTube limits me on how much video I can post, okay? And for some of you, if that's something that you haven't started or experienced yet, this is why I created this frequency. And you might be able to remember more of your dreams, or have build this communication, this exchange, this relationship. And it's a reconciliation. So it's almost like your subconscious mind is asking you to pay attention to it, to the fact that there's certain things that you're putting in, the back of their mind, and it's there still active. Okay, so let's see if there's specific information that are on the back burner there. Okay, can we get some clarification here for pile number 2? Maybe about what wants to come to the surface, what type of messages from the subconscious mind. So yes, we're here for messages, and we have the 5 of Swords. Look at this. Okay, maybe there's certain, especially with the card of reconciliation, maybe some of you, there's certain conflicts that you're not realizing, that you're still. I keep on saying still. It's making me think about the steel for the swords. It's also making me think about the word stealing, okay? And it's as if some of your thoughts or some of the mind chatter is stealing away some of your energy. And it's interesting because I'm looking at this book there, and I'm looking at this parchment there. And it's almost like there's something from those pages. Let me see. 4 of Pentacles. Something you're not wanting to let off your chest. Maybe some of you, it's about a discussion. Some of you might be about a certain discussion that you're not having with the people that are involved in that interaction. And it's heavy. It's creating heaviness. And what your subconscious mind is saying is that you're still feeding it with your energy, and it wants to release you. It wants to uplift this. It wants to bring it light. Fishes are, a sign of healing. Let me see. What else? Okay, that was efficient. Okay, we have the King of Cups and the World. So here, there's an invitation to observe your emotions. And through observing your emotions, releasing the negative ones, releasing the ones that are heavy on your heart, pile number 2, that are creating some heaviness. because this is a collective reading, it's going to be different for everyone what is being fed. But we have swords, and here we have with the Four of Pentacles, it's more about keeping your emotions to yourself. It's not expressing it. There's an invitation here to observe. I would say just be aware of how your reaction to maybe what has been said. Maybe someone said something about you, okay? How you react to what is said is an awareness of you. But what is being said is a reflection of the person. So there's some type of awareness that right now with the world is Saturn, okay? So this is a strong energy card. It's a major arcana that talks about action, reaction. I don't know for some of you, I'm going to say it, but I heard karma is a B, okay? I don't know for who that is, but there's maybe some of you, there's a type of feud, conflict, okay? And what it's saying is like, you have to resolve this within yourself. Maybe some of you, there will be a discussion, but what really matters is you reconciling with yourself, especially with the peace. It might be creating some type of separation within yourself. Maybe what you say and what you do, or there's a miscommunication here. There's a and only you can resolve this. Let's see if we can get some more details, because I'm getting a lot of information for probably different situations. Let's see. Can we get some more clarity about this situation here for pile number 2? Knight of Swords. Look at this. So yeah, there's definitely you having to express your truth. Now, expressing your truth, some situations, sometimes those conversations are not available, offered, whatever is the case, okay? But you have to actually adjust. You see how the sword is going straight to the chest where this man is sitting? You have to tell yourself the truth about what certain situations or statements or conflicts make you feel. Because this is where the gold is. Why do you feel a certain way when X, Y, and Z happens, is said, etc.? Because there's one ultimate truth, and I think a lot of us can remember a time where certain things were said about ourselves and we just kind of like brush it off very easily because it's so far from the truth. If it sticks with you, that means there's a part of you that vibrationally believes it. And that is what your subconscious mind is trying to free you from, okay? And trying to teach you and trying to like make you navigate. That's why we have the sailor also. Make you navigate those waters, make you feel what you need to feel so you can shift this. You can see, you can observe, oh, maybe this belief, even though it's, I want to say I don't believe it, and yet it's affecting me. This has created a certain reality, and maybe some of you keep on attracting the same type of relationships, karmic relationships, because I heard the word karma here. And your way out is through feeling what is being said or whatever it is, okay? And then through the feeling, talk to the feeling, because the feeling is going, like the talk that you will have is almost like you mothering yourself, you as a, talking to your inner child, this child. So I feel like some of you, it might be something that is hurting your inner child. Okay, this communication here, your subconscious mind is saying like maybe parts of your reality is still going in loop with certain things, okay? Maybe you haven't experienced yet that shift in consciousness about a certain topic because it seems to be deep. And yet your subconscious mind is saying, I'm ready for this reconciliation within ourselves. I'm ready for you to address, your inner child. Okay, address how it might be a wound from, yeah, with the card just went poof, from your child. So that might be a message from your inner child. Let's see what we have here. The Seven of Swords. Okay, the Seven of Swords is a card where you see this person is actually stealing. It has 5 swords and there's 2 left. It's going to take those swords. It just came into that castle, is stealing the swords. Why? It's doing this because it's trying to avoid the conflict the next day. I feel that some of you, there might be a tendency for that about avoiding conflict or about avoiding expressing truly how you feel. Maybe you're scared of conflict for X, Y, and Z reason. And that might be something that needs to be addressed. Okay? Why am I scared of speaking up? Or if I speak up, what do I fear will happen? Okay, some of you, they could be very valid reason. You might have experienced like being scared for your life, scared for physical reaction of people. But know that if there is such a deep trauma, you're the only one that can resolve the trauma, not the person that has created the trauma. Okay, so that's something that is huge for you, pile number 2. Ooh, maybe some of you, there is a message from for you also from pile number 1. I'm not sure. Maybe some of you are watching both. Let's see. Okay, we have another 7 with the 7 of Wands. This is protecting yourself from the outside. Some of you, if you have a tendency also to, I was almost going to say outcast yourself. I don't know. Just like put yourself aside or dim your light or just not to be facing some of those energies. Know that your subconscious mind is trying to help you resolve what has been creating in your life from this tendency, maybe not speaking your truth, or when you're speaking your truth, I feel like you want to focus on how this makes you feel. Even it's like, when X, Y, and Z says this, and when, if you have those conversations face to face, say, this makes me feel a certain way, okay? This, not you, but this statement, this type of conversation, this type of, interaction makes me feel. Okay, I feel that some of you having this type of psychology, understanding how people receive or don't receive well a certain communication about feelings and positive criticism, empowering criticism. That might be something important for you to be able to express. And if not to those people, just for yourself, and see how it creates some type of defense mechanism. Oh yeah, look at this. It's almost like it's right away, the chest is locked, you're defending yourself. There's like I'm hearing like a whole, like chain of reaction. Okay, so there's some type of karmic pattern, again, that comes with a chain of reaction here. Pile number 2, let's see if we can get some more messages for you. And we have those 2. Perfect. The Magician, which is the Mercury card, okay, and the King of Swords. That's showing you there's a specific truth that wants to be acknowledged. And one of it is, your heart is a strong alchemist. And if you decide to address your feelings and shift how you feel about a certain situation, it will change the rules. And what I mean by this, it's almost like it will change just under the Saturn energy, the world. It will change your reality because you're not accepting certain things anymore. You're not also avoiding certain things. You're taking responsibility. You're owning the power of your alchemical focus. When you can shift how you feel, how you perceive certain things, you change the rules for yourself. Forget about everyone else. Just, you can do this for yourself. I really would suggest, like I mentioned, this frequency, the subconscious mind. If some of you have access to the YouTube membership, all levels, I would suggest working with the inner child sovereignty. On this frequency used to make me cry, because the mantra just is such a beautiful prayer of a parent to their child and wishing them the best. It's a very beautiful thing to receive. If some of you want to get access, I will put the link up there below and as well in the video description. All right. Whew. I felt a lot that was being pulled off my chest, especially releasing all the sigh, pile number 2. So I am trusting this is supporting you in great ways. Your subconscious mind wants reconciliation, but for yourself. It's saying that, yes, others are mirrors of creating a certain situation, but if there was zero truth that you held, you believing that there's certain truth, even if you say you don't believe there's a truth, if it bothers you, if it bugs you, if it creates a defense mechanism, then there's something there that is being triggered. It might be from childhood for a lot of you. So address how it makes you feel, address the chain of reaction, look at how everything voyage with the part of you. Some of you might be your ancestors that are guiding you, your spirit team. But know that your subconscious mind wants reconciliation and wants to create peace, because greater things want to come into your life. And also not they want to. This is guaranteed, because this will change the rule of how you're creating your reality. That's what I have for you, pile number 2. I trust this is supporting you. If you enjoyed your message, please remember to like this video. It supports the channel to grow. You can remember to subscribe and also get the notification bell so you don't miss a reading. Namaste. Pile number 2, welcome to your message from your subconscious mind. So you chose the beautiful card with Goddess Nyx and the keyword secrets. If you're here, you might also have chosen according to your zodiac placement. We have Pisces, Capricorn, Leo, and Taurus. Some of you, if you are into astrology and your natal chart, the Goddess Nyx is asteroid number 3908. I work intimately with this goddess. I love her energy. She's very much into astrology. She likes and loves everything that is esoteric, that is hidden. Her energy is very subtle. If some of you are interested, I have through the YouTube membership, the Goddess Rise Up, some readings for all the goddesses and the muses that I work with. I just wanted to mention it because it's just uncanny that you would come and visit us. There's so many goddesses in that deck, but she chose to come forward. So let's see what we have for you, pile number 3, as far as your message from your subconscious mind, which, it's perfect with Goddess Nyx. There's something maybe into esotericism, astrology, the hidden, that is awaiting for you to discover. Okay, all right, okay. Let's see what we have else. I get excited all of a sudden. I don't know, like it's going to be something you're really excited about discovering. Okay, all right, we like surprises like that. Okay, so pile number 3. We have, of course, this is what I felt. I follow my bliss and accept limitless joy. Okay, the energy of joy. It's been so strong, If some of you haven't watched the Lunar Eclipse reading, I've put it in the description box below for pile number 1. But the energy of joy is coming up a lot as far as you understanding the correlation with this high frequency of an energy and the investment that it creates in your life for creating the space for all shapes and forms of abundance to come and materialize. All right, so let's see what else. The poet. Relationships and vulnerability. But I especially love the feather. It makes me also think about the muses with the poetry. A lot of the muses are connected to poetry. And we have the herald. Small regrets and longing. Look at the snakes. Are we shedding something? Feel for you, pile number 3, there's definitely some message from the subconscious mind here that could be related to the lunar eclipse. Okay, but this is a timeless reading, so it doesn't have to be, it's whenever you're watching this, but it might be an upcoming astrological events, or there might be something in your chart because there's a relationship. You in relationship to something is creating an activation of your inner sight. Could be connected to the moon, okay? Yeah, very cryptic. Very little small clues. I love it. And then we have mercy. Let compassion fill your world. Offer kindness to all living things. What you give, you also receive. Yes. Invest in your joy. Invest in your joy. Invest. Maybe some of you, especially if you're recreating yourself, pile number 3. And what I mean by this is like, you went through a spiritual awakening. There's like many things that, you're rediscovering, that you're perceiving in different ways, things that you're shedding about your beliefs, about how you used to relate to your world. There's a strong indication to deepen your relationship to yourself, especially giving yourself more kindness, more love, more, understanding. Maybe some of you, it's like understanding it's this whole process and how it can, a spiritual awakening can shift your reality and can at sometimes, make you feel separated or off, society, because you're rediscovering yourself. And I feel that there's something around that. You going through a phase where you're rediscovering yourself. Now, I am almost like mesmerized by this goddess' hair. I just can't stop looking at it. And with this, it's just you feel this? Now, the hair is a symbol of power, but the power especially through the intuition. Those are like antennas. They are on antennas to grasp some of the subtle senses of the earth and just extension of our body to grasp certain powerful intuitive messages. So there's something here. Maybe you're growing. Your intuition, your powerful intuition is growing. You're shedding maybe a certain aspect of who you thought you were. And it's really saying like invest more time for yourself and pour more love in your cup. Put more joy as well. Love and joy. Yeah, 2 big words that were there for the lunar eclipse. And again, whether you're here for that, lunar eclipse in March 2025 or watching this whenever, there might be some type of movement, astrological movement, that when you find this is just your subconscious mind is saying like we're shedding the old, we're rediscovering secrets about ourselves, secrets about how sensitive we are to energy, how we can also create more joy and more love into the outside by starting within. Yeah, you almost feel like you're working with the, understanding of as above, so below, as within, so without, like really working with those esoteric laws of the universe principles. Love this. Wow, the Lovers. This is Gemini energy and the 2 of Wands. You know what I love with this? And I felt it as I'm saying this. I'm going to channel for the community, for the goddesses. There's Muse Erato. There's a new transit upcoming. And I hesitated with doing her reading before doing this one, but I chose this one first, so it feels like her energy is pouring in. She's very much about poetry. She's very much about romanticizing yourself. There's something here about romanticizing your life. Maybe there's certain change of plans. Maybe some of you, there could be something about a relationship, okay? Maybe there's an end of a relationship or a change in relationship. But there's a focus on how you should really build more on the relationship with yourself. Because then you can shed gracefully some of the layers of the old with more grace, with more compassion, versus focusing more on others. But it could be, it's not for everyone. Some of you, it's making more plans with the version of you that is more loving to yourself, is more invested in their joy. Make plans with that version. I don't know, for some of you, I feel like it's set a vacation. Like this is like way overdue to set some plans for a vacation. And if you are alone, single, then go for it. Just go wherever. But there's an invitation, because the Two of Wands, it's like, you see, you have the world. You have the world, and you're making plans, and you're still in your castle. So making plans to go beyond those walls. Okay, maybe walls that were built out of certain old beliefs about yourself. So your subconscious mind is here to help you confirm certain maybe intuitive nudges that you've received, okay? About certain things that you want to experience, that your soul wants to experience. And let's see what else. Is there something else for pile number 3? It feels very delicious, honestly. I'm just enjoying it. Like I'm savoring it. I can taste it. Some of you, maybe you really have some plans, or even if it's not a long vacation, maybe it's just like a weekend somewhere. Okay, all right. I don't know why this one. I'm going to look at this one that seemed to be resisting. Okay, the Ace of Wands. It's an inspiration. Some of you, were you waiting for the inspiration? Okay, if you are an artist, okay, because I attract a lot of holistic practitioners, artists, every type of art and art, okay? If you've been feeling stuck, okay, your subconscious mind is saying, by pouring more love and joy and excitement through maybe things you find, minimal, like, oh, well, I can't afford a vacation because this and this, all like the rational of the mind. Your subconscious mind is saying, hey, we're ready for inspiration. We're ready for excitement. We're ready for joy. We're ready to experience like a version of our reality that is much more like mystical, magical, filled with mystery. I can feel it. Can you feel it by number 3? I mean, okay. So yeah, let's see what else. Knight of Wands. Okay, again, we're going on an adventure somewhere. And the Six of Swords. We need to release something. Okay, again, an energy of the moon under another moon. Some of you, there might be certain, because the moon is cyclical, okay? There's phases. There's something, there's a phase, again, it could be a relationship, but it could be also the way you used to have a relationship with yourself, okay? That wants to be expanded by little things. Like if you are, again, like someone that just wants to live a life that feels exciting and filled with passion, just working with certain principles that I mentioned, okay, self-care, investing time to visualize things that you want, that bring you joy, that bring you feeling good emotions, is going to start to feed that line of energy, okay? It's going to start to feed your cells with magic. Yeah, you really feel like already on that path as far as your spiritual awakening. pile number 3. There's just more to shed. Okay, let's see if we can get, there, the curiosity. Can we get some details about this shedding? Whoa, okay. All right, straight on the secrets. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords and the Two of Cups. Wow, again, relationships. Okay, it's really about relationships. Some of you, there might be attachment to feeling good only in the cases of relationships, romantic relationships. And it's here saying like your most important relationship is with yourself. Okay, that's something that I shared. I think it was for the new moon. The higher self was calling and is calling and saying like, this is your greatest relationship. This is the greatest person you'll ever meet, is the other half of yourself. So it's almost like realizing that the greater relationship you have within yourself, pile number 3, the greater your relationships on the outside, whether friendships or work relationships or romantic relationships, are going to be at that same level. Understanding this. So it's like your subconscious mind wants you to tap into the power of this understanding, that your relationship to yourself and how much love you pour into yourself. You can see here the flowers among this hand that wants to write, like script the life that you want, be vulnerable, be open-hearted with what you really want to experience. Because if it hasn't manifested, or if it's not to the level that you wish for on the 3D, know that you can create that within yourself, and then others will respond to this, whether they stay or they go. It's created from within. And it seems that your subconscious mind is very adamant about giving you the life you deserve. That's what I feel for you. You're the life that you deserve. So let's see what else. I do feel there's another card here. Okay, 2 actually. And we have the 7 of Wands and the Page of Cups. A lot of art, a lot of heart, and a lot of art for you, pile number 3. I feel you want to make sure you spend time with yourself, and especially don't engage yourself in situations or commitments that you want to say no to and you're actually saying yes. Make sure that when you mean no, you're actually saying no. I don't know who I'm picking up for, but there's something here. It could be a tendency in relationships. It could be a fear of being alone. It could be a fear of being rejected, abandoned. Okay. But here it's like your subconscious mind is saying, I will never abandon you. I'm here to help you create. I'm here to help you recreate yourself and your life and everything that you want. I love how much of that creative energy and juices. It's almost like you're connecting with the sacred womb of the universe here, pile number 3. Yeah, I'm not trying to see if there's something that I would suggest for sound healing. If some of you, I would say like the first one that I am feeling is yin yang frequency. I'm going to put it here, okay, yin yang frequency, because that will help you recalibrate the masculine and the feminine parts of you. And for the ones that are part of the YouTube membership, all levels, I would suggest working with the inner wisdom activation. This mantra, it taps into like the secret, sacred, feminine energy and guidance. And I really feel like there's something there for you, pile number 3. So that's what I have for you, my dear ones. I trust it supported you in so many great ways. By the way, when I looked at this, it was 1717 on this part of the recording. There's something about when you start doing more of this pouring in, love into yourself, like you're going to see manifestation of things synchronizing, repeated numbers appearing. Just you're going to be like mind blown about how much your life is going to speed up in that energy, because you're pouring your energy in yourself. So it's almost, instead of like expending it outward, okay, you're putting it inside of yourself, and it's just giving you back. And also it will give back to others. Okay, some of you have wounds around this, feeling selfish. That happens sometimes. So know that this is something, you're filling your cup so it overflows, and then everyone benefits. It's like a win-win-win, okay? All right, pile number 3. Again, I wish you my best, outcomes with this type of energy, because it really feels delicious. And remember, if you enjoyed this video, to like it, and if you want to subscribe and put the notification bell so you don't miss a reading. Bye.